let's talk Turkey tonight. Why is it swept under the cover? Why is it swept under the cover? Let's talk Turkey.
That's exactly the point. That's exactly the point. These things are swept under the cover because these brands will have to be kept intact so that the money-making exercise and the whole thing around it can continue.
Mr. Bhimani says, Boria, 1 minute. Your response to Mr. Bhimani, therefore, who says, don't link this to IPL. Don't link this to IPL, he says.
No. Of course you have to link. Look, it has happened in the IPL. It's happened in the past. You've got to look at...
I'm coming to Mr. Bhimani. Hear him out.
You've also got to look beyond.
I'm coming to... No,
Will you give me a chance to speak, Arnav?
Yes, respond to Boria, please. Yes.
May I answer this? First of all, I didn't say it has nothing to do with the IPL. I said that what has been going on in cricket, if it had been stopped at the right time with Azharuddin, with Salim Malik, with Hansi Cronje, with Mark Waugh, with Shane Warne, when all these people got away with it, today we cannot say that IPL.
No, when did big money come in? Why are you looking at it theoretically? Mr. Bhimani, today, why are you looking at it theoretically, Mr. Bhimani? Look at it practically. When did the big money come in? IPL brought in the big money.
I'm looking at it practically. These three guys come...
Mr. Bhimani, there is no denying the fact that IPL has completely, through its very format, its intrinsic match fixing can be so easily manipulated in this format that it's actually become a fertile ground for even an idiot, even a novice knows how he can play absolute havoc in this tournament. And let me tell you why match fixing will never go away from IPL. Tell me which occupation in the world pays you money for underperformance. Here you have to do nothing to become a millionaire or to become a billionaire. So let me tell you, this is not going to go away. The critical point that we need to really work about, Arnab, is the failure of governance. No, I'll tell you what.
Why will it not go away? Why it will not go away? I want to go back to Mr. Rana Tunga. No, 1 second. I want to go back to... It will not go away because we are not dealing with the situation sincerely. Because on April 6, 2000,
absolutely right,
the Delhi police revealed Hansi Cronje. Let's look at earlier. Mr. Rana Tunga, in 2000, Delhi police revealed Hansi Cronje's involvement in match fixing. Within 1 month of that, a government body, I think King Commission, was set up to investigate allegations of match fixing in entire South Indian cricket, South African cricket, entire South African cricket. Today is the BCCI showing that kind of zeal, that interest. All I'm hearing from the BCCI are 3 words.
A few.
No. Mr. Srinivasan is only saying 3 things. Mr. Srinivasan is saying few rotten eggs.
Not correct or not?
No. Why am I wrong, Mr. Bhimani? What's wrong?
Can I tell you? I'll tell you this. The King Commission of Inquiry was set up. I was there present. I attended the meetings in Durban and Cape Town. And I can tell you one thing. It was made very clear by Justice King and by Shamila Batohi, who is the prosecutor for Hansi Cronje, that this is purely an inquiry and a commission. We have no legal status and there is no punishment to be given to Mr. Hansi Cronje. This was the ground rules. So please do not let us imitate that. Let us talk about this. This is a rotten situation in the IPL, in Indian cricket, in limited areas. Not everyone is guilty.
No. My question is Mr. Bhimani, the question is this, that today the IPL organizers are very, 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 very nervous. More than being concerned about what has happened, they're saying their biggest concern is amount of money, amount of advertising, amount of commitments, amount of financial investment that they have made in this game, and they are worried that the scandal, if it becomes bigger in the media, will hit the franchisee, the commercial prospect of IPL. I say that's a wrong way of looking at it. And isn't it because they are looking at it like that?
Entirely, it's a wrong way of looking at it.
So what they're doing is event management. They want to limit this, Mr. Bhimani. Why are you not understanding? This is not 70s or 80s cricket. They want to limit the damage.
I'm asking you one thing. Are we, Arnab, can we look at solutions?
I want to look at why this happened.
Number one,
I want to look at why this happened first.
Thousands of crores are bet in this country illegally. That is why it is happening.
No. You are blaming everybody but IPL.
It institutionalized.
No, Boria.
The whole...
Boria.
No, IPL is, to me, it's not even...
No, 2 hands go up.
It is a kind of entertainment.
2 hands go up.
I'm saying that it is...
Mr. Bhimani, you may say it's entertainment. A lot of people have been taking IPL very seriously. Boria and Krishnaswamy. Yes, Boria.
You know, Arnav, you said, why did this happen? And Mr.
Boria
Bhiwani said,
first,
how
or shall
do
I
you
go
stop
first,
it?
Boria?
250 players? Okay, let Mr. Krishna Swamy go first. I'll take it later.
Thanks, Boria. You know what? Absolutely. I'm sorry, Boria. I just wanted to touch on that. You know, we are talking about the BCCI, or everybody is saying 3 players, 3 bad eggs. I refuse to believe it. 9 teams, more than 200 players. We're talking about billions of dollars. That only 3 people like that? I refuse to believe that at all. And then a day in and day out, you're playing a game which is finishing in the last over, finishing on the last ball, and you have patterns which keep emerging. You have, you know, kind of, people bowling no balls at a crucial stage. You have people missing runouts at a crucial stage. You have people missing catches in a sequence.
What are you suggesting?
I'm not trying to insinuate anything against any specific player, but it does seem to me out of place when a certain player misses 3 catches in 3 balls.
Why has nobody asked the questions? Why has nobody asked the questions? No. If it's so apparent, Mr. Krishna Swamy, no, Mr. Krishna Swamy. Mr. Krishna Swamy.
Somebody breaks those patterns.
No, Mr. Krishna Swamy.
Something is amiss there.
No, Mr. Krishna Swamy, the question is this. I take this to Arjuna Ranatunga, the best cricketer on this panel. Mr. Ranatunga, Krishna Swamy says,
can I come in?
After Mr. Ranatunga, I just want to ask Mr. Ranatunga. Mr. Ranatunga, Krishna Swamy says that these matches are happening. There is something suspicious about the matches. They end in a certain way, go to the last over. There are no balls being polled at certain times. It doesn't add up, he says, for him as a cricket journalist. My question to you is, do you also feel the same? And secondly, Mr. Ranatunga, are you also surprised that nobody has asked these questions that we are asking tonight?
Feel the same. And secondly,
Tell you honestly, I don't follow the IPL. I'm a great believer that IPL and the 2020 format has created a monster in cricket. I think a lot of people were talking about fixing issues. I think I'm sure that it's very easy when a shorter version of the game comes into play, there can be enough issues. I think most probably a lot of comments should go to the Delhi police. I'm sure this must be a small fish in this big tank. There can be, because according to the Delhi police, the main suspect or main person is away from India. So if this is a big guy, maybe underworld guy or a big bookie guy, I'm sure that they must be not spending that amount of money just to catch 2 or 3 players. I'm sure it should be more than that.
No, my question was different. My question is, and Boria, I want you to see all the things we are talking about tonight. Everybody says, oh, we have known about this for a long time. We've known about the underworld. We know about huge amounts of money being betted. We know about spot fixing going on. You know, we know that the matches are following a certain pattern. We know it's not looking believable. These 5 things. Boria, if it has been so apparent, then why has nobody, especially not the organizers, ever questioned what's going on? Why?
Arnav, there are 2 fundamental questions you've asked. Give me 60 seconds. The first fundamental question was, why is this happening? It's a simple answer. It's happening because at the end of the day, the penalty is a life ban. I will poo-poo your life ban. The BCCI can do nothing to me but a life ban. Ajit Chandila is 31 years of age. Srishant is 30. I've made immense amount of money by fixing. I care a damn about your life ban. Unless the police puts me in jail, this whole nonsense about a life ban will do nothing to me. So the BCCI at the end of the day can only ban me. It has no judicial powers unless a law enforcing agency takes it upon himself or itself to ban these players and put them into jail. Nothing. This is a criminal act. This has nothing to do with a life ban. So I am.
So life ban is useless.
BCCI, if it ever finds out a case,
life ban is useless.
Yes, exactly. Secondly, absolutely. If the BCCI ever finds out a case, the only thing it can do is to hand it over to the police. 250 players playing the IPL, 3 people are involved is rubbish. 250 players playing the IPL, 3-member ACSU unit is absolutely incompetent to do anything about them. Do they have judicial powers? No. Do they have legal powers? No. Do they have police enforcing powers? No. So what do you expect? You expect things to be hunky-dory. You expect us to be hunky-dory.
Your good point, Boria.
Final point, hold on. Final point, hold on. This is, we have not mentioned one constituency. That is the ordinary cricket fan who is watching this broadcast. I have spent 5,000 of my money of 10,000 to go and watch an IPL game. I have been cheated. I have been made to look like an idiot because what I've seen in front of me is pre-scripted. Place yourself in that position and then come and tell me, what do you have? Do you have faith in this game anymore?
Well, there are four things actually which come to my mind. One is, what are the four things the BCCI has known about and done nothing? One, they've known about betting going on, done nothing. They've known about fixing going on. And I hold the view, Boria, that this whole attempt to say spot fixing is a small thing doesn't matter. Spot fixing is match fixing. Spot fixing is fixing. If so there's thirdly, they have known about the underworld, they've done nothing. And fourthly, they have known about hundreds of extremely shady agents with players everywhere. Extremely shady agents whose only purpose in life is to somehow make money.
Yeah. You hit the nail on the head. I can tell you, I find it ridiculous that right now we are categorizing spot fixing and match fixing. You're absolutely right. If you look at the IPL format, Arnab, in this one stroke, one catch, one wicket can change the outcome of the game.
Yeah.
So spot fixing is equal to match fixing. It's about time we stopped using that term. It's an absolute, in my opinion, sacrilege. Point number two, you again hit the nail on the head there. You see the guys, the young cricketers who come into play, they suddenly see big money and glamour, and they're susceptible to these strange guys who overnight sprout and call themselves sports agents.
Why has this been allowed to go on?
And a suggestion has been given to the BCCI that you must have an accreditation policy. Nobody follows it.
Why has this been allowed to go on? And as I go into the break, gentlemen, I'm coming back in some time. The fact is, first the Lalit Modi controversy, then the sting operations that exposed, then the articles in foreign newspapers saying there is fixing going on in the IPL, then the termination of franchisees, and now open spot fixing. Has this hurt the credibility of the IPL beyond measure? I'm back in a few minutes. Stay tuned. This is the Newshour Debate.